everyone, welcome to Yoga Upload. I'm Maris Aylward. Today's video is a 30-minute Vinyasa Yoga Flow Basics class. This is a Foundations of Yoga Flow practice. This is great for both beginners and intermediate yogis. For beginners, I'll take you through the common yoga poses that you'll find in a typical yoga flow class with clear instructions on proper form. And for the intermediate yogis out there, you can still use this as a more gentle yoga practice on your recovery days or when you just want to take it easy and take a break from your usual power vinyasa yoga class. And also, it's always good to revisit the basics, the foundations. That way we can refine our alignment and that will help deepen our practice in the long run. So there will be more instruction than usual today, more cues for the poses and the transitions. Class is 30 minutes. We'll start in mountain pose. I'll take you through a standing flow and different options for the vinyasa transition. Then we'll do our seated and supine poses and stretches, spend a few minutes in Shavasana, our final relaxation pose, and then we close the practice together. Before we start, make sure you subscribe to the channel, hit that subscribe button, and hit the bell icon next to it. That's your notifications, and that way you don't miss any of my videos. I'm also excited to share with you my membership site, Yoga Upload Plus. That's yogauploadplus.com. On Yoga Upload Plus, you'll get access to daily yoga challenges. This will keep you consistent in your yoga practice. No more wasting time trying to decide what class to do for the day. There are also yoga programs that will take your practice to the next level where you make progress each week. On Yoga Upload Plus, it's also much easier to find classes because you can filter the videos according to length, intensity level, purpose of the class, and focus of the class. Best thing about it is you can try it for free. There's a free trial, so I suggest you check it out. I'll put a link in the description box below for Yoga Upload Plus. Again, that's yogauploadplus.com. And now we're ready to start. As always, do what you can, rest when you need to, and enjoy your practice. Let's begin. Start in mountain pose at the top of your mat. Feet hip distance apart. Bring your palms together in front of the heart. Close your eyes. Turn your attention inward. Notice your breathing. Let's take 3 deep cleansing breaths. Deep inhale through your nose. Exhale through the mouth, big sigh. 2 more times. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. And exhale. Keep the mouth closed now. Continue with the deep breathing. Keep listening to the sound of your breath. Sounds like an ocean wave. Feel a slight vibration in your throat as you breathe. This is our Ujjayi breathing. Blink your eyes open. We'll start our flow. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, fold forward, hinge at the hips. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold forward. Keep the knees soft. We'll slowly roll up to stand. Take your time coming up. Once you're up, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, back to mountain pose, Tadasana, palms together. Again, inhale, reach the arms up, upward salute. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, lift halfway up, lengthen. Exhale, forward fold. Soft knees, slowly roll up to stand. Once you're all the way up, inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Again, inhale, arms up. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, halfway up. Exhale, forward fold. This time, step back to plank pose. Shoulders directly over the wrists. Long line through the body from your heels to the crown of the head. Strong core, strong thighs. Breathe. Modified Vinyasa. Drop your knees to the mat for modified Chaturanga. On your exhale, bend the elbows. Hug the elbows in as you lower all the way down. Untuck the toes. Inhale, come up for Cobra. Lift the chest. Squeeze the shoulder blades together. Exhale, tuck the toes under. Press back to downward facing dog. Let's linger here. Spread the fingers wide. Press the palms down to the mat. Feet hip distance apart as you press your heels down towards the ground. Relax the neck and the head and breathe. We'll try that modified Vinyasa one more time. Wave forward to your plank pose. Prepare. Drop your knees to the mat. Exhale, lower down, modified Chaturanga. Hug the elbows in. Untuck the toes. Inhale, come up for Cobra, Bhujangasana. Exhale, tuck the toes under, press back to downward facing dog. Take a breath here. Lift the right leg up for three-legged dog. Prepare for warrior one. Step your right foot forward between the hands. You can move it forward if it doesn't quite get there. Plant your back heel down firmly. With the front knee still bent, rise up, reach your arms up. Warrior one, Virabhadrasana one. Relax the shoulders, gaze forward or gaze up and lift the heart. Keep the breath going. We'll release, bring the hands down to the mat. Step back to your plank pose, knees down, exhale, lower down, Chaturanga. Inhale, come up for Cobra. Exhale, back to downward facing dog. We'll try everything on the other side. Lift your left leg up for three-legged dog. Prepare for warrior one. Step your left foot forward. Keep the front knee bent. Plant your back heel down. Strong legs, rise up. Arms up. Gaze forward or lift the gaze, lift the heart, and breathe. One more breath here. Carefully release. Bring your hands down to the mat. Step back to your plank pose. This time, if you want to try, keep your knees up as you exhale and lower down, Chaturanga. Untuck the toes, inhale, come up for Cobra. Exhale back to downward facing dog. So those are your options. You can do knees down or knees up for your Chaturanga. One more breath here in down dog. Look forward at the hands. Walk or step the feet forward, forward fold. Keep your knees bent. Slowly roll up to stand, one vertebra at a time. Head comes up last. Inhale, reach your arms up. Exhale, mountain pose, Tadasana. Take a full breath. We'll continue our flow. Inhale, reach the arms up. Exhale, fold forward, Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift. Exhale, fold. Step back to your plank, your choice, knees down or knees up. Lower down, Chaturanga, hug the elbows in. Untuck the toes, inhale, come up for your Cobra. Or if you'd like to try upward facing dog, lift the hips and the knees up. Then press back to your downward facing dog. Introducing some new options here now. Three-legged dog, lift the right leg up. Step the right foot forward. This time, keep your back heel lifted in your lunge. We'll add a twist. Lift your right arm up. One more breath here. Release the right hand down. From your lunge, turn to face the left side of your mat, the long edge of your mat for wide-legged forward fold. Turn the toes in slightly. Relax the upper body. Let the head hang. No tension in the upper back and the shoulders. Allow the arms to rest towards the ground. A few more Ujjayi breaths here. Get ready to come up. Place your hands on your hips. Come all the way up to stand. Find warrior two. Turn your right foot out. Bend your right knee. Stack that right knee directly over your ankle. Stretch the arms out to the sides. Arms parallel to the ground. Gaze softly at the right fingertips. Take a breath in warrior two. And we'll reverse. Turn the right palm up. Lift the right arm up. Gaze up at the right thumb, or maybe down at your back leg, depending on how your neck feels. On your next inhale, come back to warrior two. Exhale to triangle pose. Straighten your right leg. You might shorten your stance a little bit. Reach the right arm as far as you can go. Release the right hand down to your right leg or your right ankle as you reach the left arm up towards the sky. Keep leaning your left arm back as if to touch a wall right behind you. One more breath. Bend that right knee to help you come back up. Face the long edge of your mat again. Turn your toes in. Reach your arms behind you, interlace your fingers, squeeze your shoulder blades together, and fold forward from the hips. Lift the arms up overhead. Relax your neck, let the head hang. Feel a nice opening across the chest and the shoulders. Good stretch in the back of the thighs and the legs. One more full breath. To carefully come up, use the strength of your legs and your core. Rise all the way up to stand. Release the interlaced fingers. From here, find your warrior two once again on the right. Virabhadrasana 2. Take an inhale. On your exhale, bring the hands down to the mat. Step back to your plank. Vinyasa options here, knees down or knees up. Exhale, Chaturanga Dandasana, lower down with control. Untuck the toes. Inhale, come up for cobra or upward facing dog with the hips and knees lifted. And exhale back to your downward facing dog. Take a breath here. We'll do the other side. Lift your left leg up for three-legged dog. Step your left foot forward. Keep the back heel lifted in your lunge. Add a twist. Reach your left arm up. Stay light on that right hand that's on the floor. Keep the back leg strong. Breathe. Release the left hand down. Turn to face the right side of your mat this time. Wide-legged forward fold. Keep the toes turned in. Place your hands either on the legs, the ankles, or slide your fingers under the outside edges of the feet. Inhale, lengthen the spine. Exhale, fold a little bit deeper. Gently pull the elbows out to the sides. Reach your sitting bones up, spread them apart. Relax the neck and the head, and keep the breath flowing. Last few seconds. Carefully release. Hands on hips. Come all the way up to stand. Find warrior two on the left. Turn your left foot out. Bend your left knee. Stack the knee over the ankle. Press down evenly on both feet, both legs. Arms out to the sides. Warrior Two. Stack your shoulders directly over the hips. Make sure the arms are in line with each other and breathe. Reverse Warrior, left palm up, left arm up. Gaze in any direction that feels good for your neck. One more breath. Back to Warrior Two. Prepare for triangle. Straighten the left leg. Shorten the stance a little bit. Reach your left arm to the left. Release the left hand down to your leg or your ankle as you reach the right arm up. Keep the sides of the torso long. Lean the right arm back towards an imaginary wall behind you. One more full breath here in triangle. To carefully release, bend that left knee a bit to come up. Face the right side of your mat, the long edge. Arms behind you, interlace your fingers your non-habitual way this time. Squeeze the shoulder blades together and fold forward from the hips. Relax the neck and the head. Bring the palms close together best that you can. Make sure there's no pain. Breathe through the sensations that come up. Few more seconds here. Carefully, mindfully rise up. Release the interlaced fingers. Find your Warrior Two on your left again. Arms out to the sides. Take an inhale. Exhale, bring the hands down to the mat and step back to your plank pose. If you'd like to try, this is our full vinyasa. Keep the knees up. Exhale, lower down just halfway. Then untuck the toes. Inhale straight to upward facing dog. Then exhale, tuck the toes under. Press back to downward facing dog. We'll try it one more time. Come to your plank, nice and strong here. Exhale, lower down just halfway, hover, untuck the toes, come up to upward facing dog, and then back to downward facing dog. Take some cleansing breaths here. Inhale through your nose, exhale through the mouth, big sigh. One more if you need it. And come to child's pose. Bring your knees down to the mat. Sit the hips back towards your heels. Keep the knees wide enough so you have enough room for your torso. Arms on the mat, palms face down. Relax your forehead on the ground. Time to slow down our pace. Slow down our breathing. From your child's pose, slowly come up, walk your hands back. We'll do our seated postures. Cross-legged seat with your right leg in front of the left leg. Keep the spine nice and tall. Side stretch. Place your right hand on the floor beside you. Reach your left arm up and fold towards the right. Keep pressing your left hip down as you reach the left fingertips up. Gaze in any direction that feels good for your neck. Enjoy the lengthening in the left side of the body and keep the breath going. Slowly release, come back to the center. Bring your hands behind you, rest on your fingertips. Squeeze your shoulder blades together as you lift the chest. Lift the gaze gently. And release. Relax. Switch sides. Bring the left leg in front of the right leg this time. Left hand on the floor. Reach your right arm up. Fold towards the left. Make sure the chest is not caving in. Keep the front of the body open. Feel the stretch in the right side of the upper body. Take one more full breath. Slowly release, come back to the center. Hands behind you, rest on your fingertips. Squeeze the shoulder blades together, lift the heart. Breathe. And release. Uncross the legs for a bound ankle pose. Press the soles of the feet together, hands on your feet. Lengthen the spine. Fold forward from your hips any amount that you can. Gently pressing the knees down towards the ground. Make sure there's no pain in the joints. Let go of any unnecessary tension in the face, the neck, the shoulders. Keep the breath going. Notice the inner thighs and the hips. Last few moments. And release, come up, prepare for bridge pose. Feet hip distance apart, keep your knees bent and slowly roll all the way down to your back. Lift the hips up, stack your knees directly over your ankles, firm your glutes. Walk the elbows closer together underneath you, and if you can, interlace your fingers. Press the feet down to lift the hips, press the arms down to lift the chest. Keep the back of your neck long and breathe. One last breath here. To carefully release, unclasp your fingers. Slowly roll down, upper back, mid back, hips come down last. Windshield wipers, bring your feet wider and move the legs side to side, massaging the lower back. Come back to the center, hug both knees into the chest. Reclining twist. Keep hugging your right knee in, release your left leg down to the floor. Keep that left foot engaged. Bring the right leg over to the left for your twist. Relax the right shoulder and the right arm. Gaze softly at your right hand. Relax your face, unclench the jaw. Not much effort here. Keep the breath going. Last few seconds. Carefully release, come back to the center, hug both knees into the chest for a moment. Other side. Keep hugging your left knee in, release your right leg down to the mat. Bring the left thigh over to the right. Relax the left shoulder, left arm, soften your gaze. Enjoy the twist and breathe. Take one last full breath. Slowly release. Come back to the center. Hug both knees into the chest. Prepare for happy baby pose. Bring your knees wide. Lift the feet up. Flex the feet. Stack ankles over knees. Hands can be on your thighs, your legs, or the sides of the feet. whatever you can comfortably reach. Keep the hips on the mat, shoulders on the mat. Relax the face. Breathe through any sensations that might come up here. Few more breaths. Slowly release from your happy baby for one full body stretch. Legs on the mat, arms up overhead, point your toes, take a big inhale, stretch the whole body. Exhale, let it go. Time for Shavasana, corpse pose, the most important part of our yoga practice. Bring your feet wider than hip distance, arms by your sides with your palms facing up. Close your eyes. Bring your attention to your feet. Relax your toes. Relax your legs. Allow your thighs and your hips to be heavy on the mat. Notice the movement of your belly and your chest as you breathe. They rise on your inhale, fall on your exhale. Soften the shoulders, relax your arms. Allow your fingers to naturally curl in. Relax your neck. Soften the entire face. Let go of controlling the breath. Allow it to be more natural. Shavasana is a time of letting go of effort, letting go of control. It's a time for surrendering. Everything we've done in our practice is enough. And now it's time to rest. While we're here, do your best to be as still as possible, witnessing any thoughts that come and go, noticing any sensations or emotions that might arise, observing them and letting them fade away. Keep coming back to your breath. We'll be here for a few more minutes. Slowly deepen the breath once more. Gently reawaken the body by wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, moving the head side to side. If it feels good, take a full body stretch. Slowly turn to your right side. Pause here a few more moments, still keeping the eyes closed. When you feel ready, gently press away from the floor. Come up to any seated pose. Sit with the spine nice and tall. Observe any changes in your body, your state of mind. Be grateful for this time you had today to nurture your body, your mind, and your spirit. Bring your palms together in front of the heart. Let's close with one last cleansing breath. Take a deep inhale through your nose. Exhale, let everything go. Take this peace and mindfulness with you as you go through the rest of your day. Thank you for sharing your practice with me. Namaste.